없는데?
.38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
아, 그래서 폴리스 라인 쳐져 있었구나.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death. The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
뭐지?
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new
딜리
wife
드루는
won't
걔 아니야?
get hurt.
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math. Le Philosophe Inconnu, selection of maxims and aphorisms. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even. And added to an even makes it odd. Pierre de Lalande, Repercussions and Reflections.
말이야? 단서를 다 못 찾았는데 뭐가 더 단서?
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogun gluiastor fatharanek ungibunma. Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
뻥치는 듯.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a...
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police.
경찰서 가서 또 찾아봐야겠네요. 적자 주소랑 알아야 될 테니.
Seeing a dead policeman. Really
Stop
bad.
right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
무조건 끌려가는 건가?
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
살인 용의자도 보석금 내면은 나올 수
I
있었어.
must confess, I'm pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
온 김에 확인을 해야겠네. 첫 번째. 적자. 내 거밖에 없나?
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun.
머리에
People
산탄 좀
like you
바꿔 박아주고
are best
싶네.
kept in jail, if not
이렇게
the asylum.
이렇게 띠껍게 굴어?
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
The work of a private eye does occasionally require some lateral thinking, but it's all in service of law and order.
So you commit crimes to prevent crimes. Got it. The only mystery is why you haven't ended up here sooner. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
아오 씨. 아우 씨. 머가리에 총알 말해보네. 카펜터 저택이 어디였지? 안데르베르그 뭔가 있을 줄 알았는데 그냥 죽여버리네.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limit.
너도 게임에서 안 맞게 안 돼 있었으면 너도 벌써 머리에 총 맞았어 임마. 여기가 들어가는 거였지.
How you doing, handsome?
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
I didn't see Graham here. What happened to him?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more than that.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet
일단
ensured.
피어스.
They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them. But I need some morsels to offer. You get me, kid?
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know.
와 든든하구만
Old Brutus
브루투스.
will do the rest.
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this.
어?
It's a fine
홍준아?
tool for sticky situations. Make good use of it.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
와 나이스. 아 이 아저씨가 진짜네. 아이 감사합니다.
Hey, what's...
한단 총알 먼저.
Your business, kid.
아 좋아 좋아.
How you doing, handsome?
밝아 그레이엄. 훌륭한 대화 수단을 손에 넣었군요.
Don't you have work to do?
신문사 인터뷰를 신문사로 가라는 얘기겠네. 우리를 아저씨 한번 볼까? 우리 아저씨 잘 지냈어요?
Have a
신문사 인터뷰지.
Stay safe.
형 인사. 커뮤니온가와 리다이트 속에 커뮤니온가와 뮤지엄가. 그냥 힐로그가 사이에 있는 뮤지엄가. 에이, 됐다. 누명 씌운 이유 잘 말하지 못하면 너에게 총알이 나갈 것이요. 아, 비켜 이씨. 어느 건물일까? 어디 계실까? 이게 히어스씨 거짓 증언을 한 히어스씨 어디 사시나요?
Damn newcomers.
가보구만.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
밀턴 피어스에게 보내는 메모. 밀턴 내 절친에게 마지막으로 만난 후 제법 시간이 지났네. 내 집에 언제든 올 수 있다는 걸 알려주고 싶어. 교련을 드디어 열게 되었다니까? 요하네스. 아, 요하네스 반데르베르가 보는 건가?
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
오늘부터 새로운 비전이 우리의 도시를 이끌 것입니다. 오늘부터 오크몬트가 최우선이 될 것입니다. 무역, 업, 이방인과 인수마스 주민에 관한 모든 결정은 오크몬트 주민에게 이득이 되는 방향으로 내릴 것입니다. 외부자와 자연의 힘으로 도리시 경계를 지켜야 합니다.
Emptier than a banker's heart. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. Someone got changed here in a hurry.
플러스 씨, 그 지역 사회를 대표해서 당신이 해주신 일에 상심한 감사의 말씀 드리고 싶습니다. 관계자는 급히 일부만 인수마스 후손에게 연민을 보이지만 당신은 예외입니다. 이 단검은 우리 우정의 증표이자 이 관계를 유지한다는 증거로 받아주십시오. 이쪽에서 누구도 당신 해치지 않을 겁니다. 안나 오랜만에 나왔네.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
친애하는 PSC에게 과거 우리는 의견 차이가 있었지만 오늘 제 눈앞엔 가장 유망한 시장 호구밖에 보이지 않는군요. 오크몬트는 강력한 도움이 필요하면 당신이라면 그런 도움을 줄 수 있습니다. 우리 제게서 재정적 지원 기대하지 마십시오. 시장 호구란 필수적인 재정 수단을 확보할 수 있어야 합니다. 하지만 그런 수단이 없다면 제가 지원해드릴 수는 있습니다. 감사합니다.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. But get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall. Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors. Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
오케이, 이 정도 파밍이면은 이해해줌. 성을 가야 된다. 왼쪽. 좋아, 이 자식. 거짓말쟁이 녀석.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
아, 이 자식이다.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was
내
killed.
소리야? 왜
Why
나한테
should I
누명을
let that
씌웠냐니까.
go?
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me, Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else.
그냥 쏴버리고 싶네,
You
이거.
could even remind me of whom.
널 죽이는 건
I
어떨까?
could just kill you, you know.
Great idea. Kill the only witness while being investigated for murder. I'm sure the police will understand.
That's reasonable. But you're assuming, after all I've seen and done in this damn place, I still listen to reason.
Threatening a mayoral candidate. You truly are a newcomer.
살인 청부업자는 아닌데.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk. Breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you. So, how's my dear mother?
상인이다. 최근에 결혼했다. 혼인신고서가 있을 것이다.
What they're doing.
아, 이거 구역이 아니라 시대로 해야 되겠네. 헤드니는. 파우더 하우스와 헬즈 동쪽에 파우더하우스가 오차드. 파우더하우스와 오차드. 그래도 어머니를 독살하고 하는 건 아니지. 돈은 지킬 줄 알아야 됩니다. 요요요요. 어딜까? 여기는 맞는데. 파우더하우스가와 오차드가 모퉁이에 있는. 아, 이쪽인가? 이쪽일 수도 있겠다. 버라인이.
What's your problem? Hey, knock it off.
The door won't budge. Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
You know who's responsible.
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe, but I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers, I did, but they sent me drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
You and I look rather similar, wouldn't you say? How is that possible?
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list. Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
그래, 이게
Right.
낫지.
So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell,
시장 후보자 엄마 독살하는 것보다 이게
so what's
인간적이지.
your answer?
You killed a man, framed me for the crime, and now dare to ask for help. Are you out of your mind? Yes, you. I'm going to make sure you get everything you deserve. You can think about what you did behind bars. You've still got the murder weapon, don't you?
I can't give it to you. It's the only way I can save my family.
Okay. You see this revolver?
뭐야, 싸우는 거야?
If you don't cooperate, it's going to be the object of your murder. So hand it over, now.
Okay, okay. I hid it in the kitchen downstairs. Just please don't shoot me. What am I to do now?
그거는 뭐 할게요. 네, 오늘 고릴라 아저씨입니다.
The door won't budge. Are you Glenn Charles?
Oh.
Are you...
Not.
Why?
I didn't.
Tell...
There were. That's. Oh. If you have.
Okay.
I don't. Please.
Depends on...
I am guilty. When I hand it
Right.
in a nut.
도와주겠습니다.
Alright, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise. What am I to do now?
Still has a wedding ring on.
안에
What kind of
손가락 잘라서
monster
보낸
does
거야?
that? There's a note in the envelope.
제가 이놈들 처단해드리겠습니다.
Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
뭐 저에게 살인죄를 뒤집어 씌우긴 했지만 가족이 협박당했으니까.
Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
엄마에게 새 남자가 생겼다. 두 사람은 상당히 진지해 보인다. 그런 남자 아빠처럼 엄마를 올리지 말아야 할 텐데. 글렌은 좋은 사람 같다. 모험질 보여주겠고 멋진 명 장수. 엄마가 재혼했다. 웬일이스 정말 예뻐 보였다. 행복해 보였다. 끔찍한 노란색 스카프를 한 남자 찾아왔다. 아빠에 대한 질문을 쏟아냈다. 마이클은
Joy is really
이전
cute here. I wish I could hear her sing.
남편과 있던 자식인가 본데?
This door will be hard to fix. Crepe silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
이제 부르면 얼간이지.
in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
다
Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing.
What am I to do now?
The door won't budge.
집이라고? 여기서 다 못 찾았나 본데?
This door will be hard to fix. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
카멘 가시나요? 뭐를 안 본 걸까?
Crepe silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
돌아오는 로요일에? 오케이, 오케이.
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off, at least partially.
아, 이거까지 읽었어야 되나?
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom! Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor, and the rest of the assailants left with the hostages. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
One of Evelyn's attackers fell through a hole in the floor. Now maybe I'll find something useful if I look around.
Wow. How do you know all that? You detective types sure are clever. It would explain the broken boards. I'll get you the key, and, sorry for the mess.
I'll get going. Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Help me! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Let's see what he's got in here. Now that sends shivers down the spine.
What am I to do now?
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
The door won't budge. What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. Your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Thank you for saving us, sir.
Have you come to save us?
What's your problem?
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
What am I to do now?
오, 축하드립니다. 05 무공4면은 진짜 엘릭스 안 까가 되겠는데 이제. 근데 본캐도 05에 민첩 4인가 그럴걸요? 아까가 복선이었구만. 괴물이 생길 거라고. 잘 가라 피어스.
Someone got changed here in a hurry.
설명할 거 없었나? 엔터. 아, 방송 안 켰을 때 1일 때 좀 했어요. 아, 오늘도 아예 안 하진 않았고 1일 숙제 때문에 한 번 하긴 합니다.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
와, 안 죽었네? 아 그래, 뭔가 안 죽었어야지. 되게 뭐 있는 애처럼 나왔는데 죽어갖고 이거 뭔가 싶었어요. 헐. 아예 암초 호텔 일단 갑시다. 잠깐만. 경찰서 가서 그 정관놈 한번 대화 걸어보죠. 걔 같은 놈 나한테 시비 걸었고.
Don't waste my time,
하고 안 하네
newcomer.
이거. 아우 씨. 암초 호텔로 오라고.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
내 방에 있나? 그러네. 문장 살인사건.
How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case.
하면
Wonderful
2관부터 낙파가 있죠.
execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He testified against me, and conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
What do you mean, my ultimate trial? What does this have to do with anything?
Of course. Everything. It's your destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates.
여기가
And
엔딩
all they hold
분기점인가?
within. You can close them and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. Your monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing, at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Kotiganar. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste. We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
거의 마지막인 것 같은데. 미드하이츠 동쪽에 엄버트가 플러그가와 사인 버트가 옷은 뭐 바꿀 필요 없고.
Never again, they say.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.